Shit's heavy, dude. That's probably all I'll carry out for now. I say that, but it's probably easier just to get the shit out of my way. What's up? Thank you for having me play on your TV. I had you playing on my TV earlier. What's up, Care Bear? All right, well, carried all the extra flooring out, put all the cabinet drawers and everything back. Don't worry, I'm probably just gonna be on here smashing my fingers and cussing. I'm gonna do some flooring. I'm leaving the rest of the painting for Care. But my fear is that this floor is got enough problems with it that I have got to get everything up off of it. And Carrie had these rooms pretty clean, so I'm not really getting too much. But I know that we've been in and out, and the windows have been busted open a few times since we keep painting everything shut. What's up, Kimchi? Appreciate everybody stopping by. So I decided to not do the garbage disposal Friday when I went home because the lady was busy when I got there and I wasn't doing it way later. So I decided to do it on a Monday morning. Plumbing on a Monday morning. Really, Courtney? Well, garbage disposal went in smooth as butter. But here's where the problem lies. The dishwasher is from 1982, y'all. And the hose is stretched to its max and the rubber rotted out. So that's where the fun began. But don't you worry. Took me a while, but I came up with a way and we extended everything out and everything works great now. Monday. So what did I think? Let's come to work and start flooring today. Why not, right? I couldn't finish the painting, but somebody has FOMO about not finishing some of the painting, so we're gonna wait for her on Wednesday, and I'm gonna start putting floors in. That's what we're gonna do. So, much crap out of here as I can. Because putting these floors in, guys, is already gonna be a blast because the whole house goes like this. What's up, Nicole? Tap, 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 y'all. Tap, tap, tap. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? It was nice and cool in here when I got here. Now I've been moving around in here. I feel like it's already hot in here. Let's see, and you guys are plugged in. So we need. We gotta start dragging all of our tools in here, guys. We got a rubber mallet we'll be using today. Pencil that I need to sharpen. New razor blades for the knife. 5-in-1 because you always need a 5-in-1. Alright, and then we got a little broom because we need a little broom. This is a floor puller. You'll see later. This is for pounding on your flooring. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. And 1,000,001 wedges. Knee pads. We need knee pads. What else do we need, guys? We need a measuring tape and a square. We have a square and a measuring tape. Roll, I get it. I was like, man, did I miss roll call coming in? Oh, I'm talking trash, Granny. Granny, I'm gonna talk trash. Are you reading my lips? Smack talk. Right, what other tools could I possibly need, guys? We'll leave the vacuum in here so that if we need to clean anything up, we'll have it. We need to figure out, the first thing we're gonna figure out, guys, is how many pieces of flooring are gonna go across the room. So I'm not laying it this way because this room is very narrow, and that means the last pieces, I would have to rip a bunch of pieces down. If I do it the other way, I'll only have to rip 2 pieces. Unless we get lucky and it fits perfect. But let me tell you about how that doesn't ever happen. And it's Monday. And each room in this house is going to be laid separately because the floors don't match up. It's going to be a chore, guys. Yeah! I'm a jack of all trades, baby. Just certain stuff I don't love. I don't mess with electrical boxes. I can tell you when it's broken, when you need somebody to come fix it, and I can fix it. I know how, but I don't touch that shit. So, what we do is we learn how wide our tile is. And our tile is 7 1/8. Why do they have to make it an 1/8? Why is it not just 7? Let's make sure. No, that's what it is. Just making sure it's not my measuring tape. So it's 7 1/8. So that'll make math so much fun. That was so kind of them to make the planks some weird ass numbers like that. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta sharpen this knife. Actually, I'll just bring the bucket in here and talk to you guys while I do. How about that? It's not gonna make you guys nervous. How's everybody else's Monday going? Yes, love the like button. It is your friend. All right, we got one pencil sharpened. I think I should go ahead and sharpen the other one right now. Because if I can't score and cut this stuff with my razor blade, then we'll be setting a saw up outside. And then you guys, I don't know how you guys are gonna see me cut. I need a way to hook you guys to my chest so you can just see everywhere I go. But them fancy GoPros that you can get on the internet on, gee, they are proud of those mother truckers. Absolutely not. Hell, I'm still paying for my phone. It's got to work for me right now. There's pencil number 2, guys. Because Courtney will manage to lose that mug, and we'll have no idea where the pencil is. So our knife's all the way empty, okay? And since the knife's all the way empty, before I even get into this, because I'm going to go through a million blades, guys, I'm going to go ahead and fill the back of my knife up. And I buy the expensive blades, guys, so these bad boys are sharp as hell. But as you can see, I have a holder back here. Also, put the one in the front. Actually, I don't even want that one. And no good to me if it's covered in rust already. If it's covered in rust and I have an accident, that's stupid. It means my razor blades probably got wet at some point in time. That's lovely. They're not wanting to come out of here this morning. Morning. Who the hell? We're not gonna. Yeah, Granny. I don't know what's worse. Trying to be careful though, guys. All right. I think this holds 5. Nope. It holds that many. I think that was 4. And then I have the quick load blade right here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. That's the first poke of the day and she didn't even draw blood. How about that? Yeah, get jiggy with it. I was just testing it out, see if it was sharp. I was just seeing if it was sharp, guys. It's sharp. It is sharp. All right, all the extra razor blades are put up so nobody, aka me, can hurt themselves. I need some gloves, y'all. Where did Carrie's gloves go? I want those ones, they're much cleaner. Yeah. Sorry about your gloves, boo. Yes, I'm already trying to draw blood. Oh, I hate that, Nicole. But yay, we're good, guys. But we're gonna put some gloves on. Thanks, Care Bear. Yours were cleaner. All right, so back to what I was saying about math. That's why we sharpen the pencil. So we can start doing some math. Get out of my way, baby. Sure wish I could tell if that was really touching where I want it to be. Move over. See if I scoot it over far enough this time. I don't want to be in the V of this wall. All right. We're going to say 185 and a half. 185 and a half. Hold that thought, guys. I'm here. I had to use the calculator. I'm here. I had to use the calculator. It says some crazy smack, like it's gonna be 26 planks. Even. I don't believe it, guys. So when Courtney doesn't believe it, we're gonna lay him out because that's the only way to truly know. So here we go. Now we really gotta get our stuff out of the way. We will lay what we have to up here for right now, because not really going to be able to have everything with me at first. So I'm going to set it outside here. Right in the closet. How about that? It takes forever to get going on a project like this, but worth it in the end. We're gonna cut another box open, guys, because I can guarantee you that ain't 26 pieces right there. Plus, we gonna need plenty of boxes. And we're gonna save all these boxes, guys, because that living room is gonna be a biscuit and a half, bro. That living room is gonna make us not like ourselves very much at all. Wonder how square that corner is. Because I may just say screw it. I can come back and take the first piece off if I have to. Holy smokes. I expected it to be way worse than this, guys. That corner is actually still a corner over here under the window. It's still square. I can't believe it, guys. All right, Granny. I wish it was chilly in here still. It's freaking hot as hell. So, your paperwork inside your boxes of flooring, because all your floorings, hey, what's up, Beth? All types of flooring are different in how they suggest you to put them together, the direction that you should put them together, how you should cut, aka like brick or random. You could stair step. I like doing this one, personally. That's my favorite one. These ones, this I don't love because you see I don't love that stair step. This random, it's good. We may do random, guys, but most likely it's gonna be close to the same. So we gotta figure out which way we want to put this together. Oh, guys, I love this brand already. I love this company. They ordered this. I've never put down this kind. Kids, so nice. So nice. Snapped right in. I hope that's going to make this whole project as nice as possible. So, this is what we have this little broom for. I need to turn you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't have you turn because that sun's coming in the window, but all right. We could do a pattern that is random and that I use the opposite end that I cut at the opposite end of this room. Goodness gracious, what the hell is this? I'm done sweeping the string, guys. I'm gonna go throw it in the trash can because it's driving me crazy. The purpose of coming from an Perfect. I love when stuff like this happens. I can't see what you guys can see, but the next cut has to be a 45. And son of a gun, if it's, well, next cut has to be a cut. For my luck, it's an actual 45. So, it's gonna make this a little easier for me. We're gonna work on that right now so that we can actually start with a full plank, because I believe, let's just try a little something. I think the room is less than 2 planks wide, guys. So that's awesome for us. I gotta see which way this one's facing before I go slide it. Yeah, it's definitely gonna work. Definitely gonna work. So, back to business. Our first cut has to be a pain in the butt cut, okay? Because we have to have a 45 on there. So all we really need to know is our short side, which we're gonna make 11 1/4 strong. Okay, make sure your tile is facing the correct way. 11 1/4 strong. Then we're gonna take this guy right here. Gotta get that up there in that track. Not on the, it's gotta be against the actual piece of flooring, not the track to the flooring. All right, guys. Did we do good on our first cut? Or did we start the day off with a screw up? We will see. Granny's gonna be so happy she missed me doing this. Great news, guys. It is score and cut. That was something else I didn't know about this flooring. You cannot score and cut all this flooring, I promise. Does not always work that way. It's looking good for me, guys. It's gonna be a good Monday, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a good Monday. She fits perfect. Okay. Now what we gotta do is we gotta get these pieces, I'm actually probably gonna get us 2 more pieces on there. We have to get them set to where they're not gonna move. So here in a few minutes, you guys are gonna see me work out, because I'm gonna bring a shit ton of flooring back to this room to hold these down. All right, I think we're there, because what you have to remember is this floor over here, these pieces, they're gonna get the crap beat out of them when I'm snapping my next pieces in over and over. So I gotta stack these wedges real nice over here and keep my floor from moving. Every time I go pounding on a new piece or whatever, guys. because I don't want my room to twist. If you do this wrong, you'll start twisting. So, I think this is how we'll do this, because I am a save, don't waste specialist. What's up, Norma? I'm trying to have you guys zoomed so you could see me, but it's tough to see everything over here. So you see all of the spacers I'm putting in? That's to keep my floor from moving. And I think because, like I said before, I'm all about no waste. Remember I said I gotta figure out if that will be enough, and it will. So how did I know that it will be enough? I'm gonna cut exactly this off, and then I'll be able to, I hate that for me, guys. This flooring is just a square is 7 inches. So basically my last 1/8 of an inch with the knife is all willy-nilly. So far, that's all of our waste. So this will just go right into the groove, snap right in, and you don't want it to be super tight against the wall or anything. You want it to have its, I think they say 1/8 of an inch, because it's a floating floor. So, we'll see. All right, guys, that means it's time for another hard cut. And see, it will be plenty long, and we'll have a piece that big that I'm sure we could use over by the vents. So, what we're gonna do is the same thing. We'll leave this piece here. We're gonna come over here and see if this is also 45 degrees. So now, what we want to know is how much that is from there to there. And that's going to be 37 strong. 37 strong. And we're going to measure from this way because we need it to clip in. And because I'm trying not to waste, we're going to come back and we're going to do it one more time. Same thing, 37 strong. Lost my mark. Right here. And you guys laughing at me yet? Alright, so we got our mark right here, but now we need there we go. I was having a moment, guys. Now we need this. And I think I'm going to try to leave it on there. Sometimes, so there's some floorings though that your blade's only good for like 2 or 3 pieces of flooring, guys, and then you gotta get a new blade out. Some is just just hard to cut like this, but I'm gonna tell you what. You know what's harder? Getting up and going outside to use a saw on every day piece of flooring. That shit wears me out. So this one's already moved on us. Already moved. Okay, that looks pretty even. You gotta make sure our pieces aren't twisting. That's what I was telling you guys about. Once you get going, and I can put some cases of flooring over here to hold this floor down, it'll be gravy. Locked and loaded, guys. You know what else I need? Need that little mini pry bar. Finally hear people working next door, guys. Man, I sure wish I had an assistant. Coffee's gone. And I'm thirsty. Oh, great. Well, that's something we need to pay attention to. I hate flooring like this, guys. Some are dark, some are light, and it's all coming out of the same box. I do believe, indubitably, guys, indubitably, we believe. I think it snapped in and I'm just delusional, but it's hard to tell. I think I need to show that. Just can't decide. Telling you guys, these first row sucks when you only have a couple pieces. And I don't know if you guys have noticed yet or not, I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to snap. Finally heard it, guys. That's what I was wanting, but then it comes right on snap. All right. So I'm going to do H's. Now, the corner's square and that's square, then it means that I'm square. Can't be less. Sorry, you guys are staring at my back. 38. 38. So, that much longer. I'm trying to decide what pattern I'm going with, guys, for the least amount of cuts and the least amount of waste. And I think we're just going to go every other. We are going to go every other. Love it. Love it. Alright, hopefully it's a dark one, and it is. Alright, guys. These knee pads. So, alright, 25 and a half strong. Times this time. Alright, well, it's left to right flooring, so I only put this on here temporarily, guys, just to see if we can, so we can measure. Locked in. I prefer to tap them, so I've got to figure out if my, where's that guy at? We need to fix our knee pads because they hurt. I need to come say hi to you guys. What's up, Mikey? Yes, Granny. I need a site supervisor. It is not hard to do, Tyrone. You can do it, man. Super easy. Just keep watching me, man. You can buy a kit at all the Harbor Freights. It comes with all the things. You buy a rubber mallet for like $3 there. And then you have these different gadgets so that you can tap your flooring. But honestly, no. See, I don't love this thing. You know what I use? I use a piece of flooring that I've made trash. And son of a gun if we don't have one here already. That first trash piece we had, guys, I'm going to cut it right here first. Break that off. Then I'm going to cut it right here. Break that off. Now this is what I'll tap my flooring with. But I'm not going to do much tapping, guys, until we can get some boxes of flooring over here to hold this shit still. Because that's what you don't want. You don't want your floor moving everywhere. So what I try to do is get on here once I can get on here to hold it still until I get my flooring over here. We're caught on something. Oh yeah, guys, we are good. We are good. So now it's time to muscle up. We gotta bring some of that flooring back in here. I don't like that, guys. I don't like the light in the dark. That's much better. So, I hate taking them apart, but if you're gentle, you can. But man, if it don't look good, it don't look good. Put the end in first. Snap it in long ways. Make sure all your pieces are locked in. That looks better, I think. And we are going to just do random, guys. Well, I could do some funny random. All right. Too much thinking. Doing too much thinking. All right. This is totally here to keep this floor from moving, guys. So I'm gonna get one more and put it up there. These son of a guns are heavy. So, that means I should be able to now take this, make sure all my pieces snapped together. And I know they did because I heard them. Alright. These are what we have to work with. So, if I do one there, like that, I don't think it'll be long enough. 57. How long are these guys? Yeah, they're only 48. So we do have to do. That's what we do. So what is 48 from here? Is right here. This is 48. So then we come over here and we see what that is. That is dang near a whole nother piece. So what did this piece end up being? 29 and a half. If I do 29 and a half, I think I'll be able to use it on the other end. Those are 29 and a half, so we need to make this something that's normal. How about so I believe it would be 29 and a half would be 13 3/4? No. 14 and a half and 14 and a half would be 30. No, it would. 20 would be 29. And I need it to come to 29 and a half. So 14 3/4. That's what it's supposed to be. 14 3/4. And if that's crazy, that's like almost the biggest I can make it. Alright. 14 3/4. We're gonna remeasure that. I moved it. Alright. Keep moving it on accident, guys, when I pull the tape measure away. That will make us have two variations, so it'll still be an H. It won't be stair-stepped. Won't be stair-stepped. Alright, so that'll be our last piece to go in. We have to put it together backwards. I want a dark one next. So we have to put it in and take it out because the angle cuts is difficult and this flooring has to go together from left to right. All right, guys. So then I want to stand up and look how the color is doing because of these mixed up packages and stuff. Not loving them. Hey, Mama, just coming back and look at this. Oh, hi, there's my, yep. Guys, that's my first troll, Latin. So anytime you guys see them in here, kick them out. 24 hours. We don't like them. That Latinness. Sup, Diamond? Yeah, I bet you guys do. Granny's got first dibs. She says she wins the lottery. She's gonna hire me. Well, Granny, I decided on which direction the planks should go. For when you get to that last one, if I'm gonna have to rip them down narrow, I would rather rip 2 than rip them 6. For 16, I'd have to rip 4 to 5 of them. So that's how I decided. But these cases of flooring, I disagree when they're like this. They mix them together like they're multiple shades of gray in one box. So now I'm having to pay attention that it doesn't look stupid. You know what I mean? It's like that one piece didn't belong here, and all the rest did. All the rest are the same color. Wished I would have never used it. But oh well. All right. Last angle cut. Thank goodness, guys. And we're going to call that one 18 strong. Any of you in there that think you can do this, you can do it. Just know you're probably going to waste a case of flooring. It's okay. I guarantee that wasted case of flooring will cost less than it does for somebody to come put it in. I guarantee it. All right, let's see if this blade's gonna make it through. One more, guys. I don't know. Dude. First flip already, guys. That's how much you get out of one blade. That is definitely not right. That definitely must not be a... Oh, I gotta cut the tip off. I'm a dipstick. Okay, so next, let me get you guys over here so you can do some learning, okay? All right, Mom. Peace out. Have fun. Over here, guys, my corner needs to be cut off. It's not... This whole piece doesn't go in. I need to take this off. And in order to figure that out, we're going to measure from there to there. And it's about 7 3/4. So, 7 3/4 up. That's where we'll cut off it's our first attempt that it'll be right. So we took that much off. It's gonna work, but remember what I said, this type of flooring needs to be laid from my left to the right. It may be backwards for you guys on there, but I can't put this piece in because then you're snapping the lip off. So, just do that, like so. Just take that piece off, get your new piece. Get it snapped in and slid over to where you want it. I slide it all the way over until I'm all done, and then I get them centered in right. Now, this is when it's nice if you have two people in here, because I'm going to try to leave these together and get them put back in. Actually want to lock my end in first. Then I lay this in the groove all the way down. And then get them to lock in. And this guys, is when my little handy piece that I made comes in handy. This piece isn't relaxing because it isn't snapping in. Once I snapped it in, same thing over here, not relaxing. We need, there we go. So I figured out I needed a spacer right there because my floor wouldn't relax. So it's helping hold it straight. Thanks, guys. We made Mom a YouTube a long time ago, guys, and she's been watching, but it would never let her comment or like or anything. And then all of a sudden, when everybody's accounts got all wacky-jacky the other day, hers started working. So it's like they fixed some and broke others. All right. So, what we did here is that. So I'm trying to keep track of my 29.5, and then I already don't remember what we decided to do this one as. 14 3/4. That's right. So we're gonna throw a full one in here now. I never should have started my pattern from that side, guys, because I need to put those pieces in last. But that's okay. We will get her. We'll get her done. Soon I'll be able to work over there and you guys won't be staring at my damn back. Till then, we'll just run like this, and we'll say 38.25 strong. We measure from here, 38.25 strong. This one I gotta cut really far through because my knife slid, which, you know me, no wasted pieces. think we're getting close enough that I can not mess up the wall with my shoes behind me. That's something else that happens. Also need to start making sure we're getting far enough out here. I need to start sweeping before I need to come move you guys. We're about to start rocking and rolling. All right, guys. Now's when she'll start getting pretty good. I don't think I'm gonna need this. I think I'll need these instructions. I'm gonna get this row down and one more, and then I gotta run out to the car and get a drink. I'm thirsty, guys. I'm thirsty. So I don't know if you all haven't heard yet or not, but the channel has its first weirdo. Latinus O-U-S, Latin O-U-S something. He has decided that he dislikes me because I'm a man-hating stud. I think the problem is that I'm just more man than he is, so it bothers his little heart and his little, you know what, trying to be nice. So I say that if he ever posts on his page, we're gonna get him. I said back to him, I said, nah, you got the wrong one. I'm pretty hard working. You're probably laying on your couch writing this right now. And he's going to say to me, no, I just got back from work. I'm in my hotel room. Well, it's good to know that you got a hotel room. Something's not clicking in, so it's not relaxing, guys. And these boxes behind me. So sometimes, if my measurements are bad, it's because on the ends, you have what you could have snapped the next piece of flooring in with. I'm just gonna take it out, guys. You have that edge, so my numbers are off by that edge. Gotta let the floor be able to move a little. And that was causing her not be able to move. In. Lock your top in. And, oh, you guys actually heard it that time, huh? So we'll just give it a tap tap. Down here, it's not locked in. There she goes. It fought me, but it went in. All right, kids. So, that means my next one's supposed to be however long this says. 29 and a half. If it's 29 and a half, 48 ain't gonna happen. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. What do we have here for zero waste? Nope. All right, well, is what it is. It's the pattern I picked, so it's how we gotta roll. 29 and a half. We're gonna measure one more time because I put that on the wrong side. All right. What do you want to bet that this is going to go down here? Just fine. It's going to fit just fine. Look at there, look at there. We can't use that. That'll get used somewhere. Not up here. That will be able to be used there. So I'm not super duper mad about my decision. We're gonna call her 9. 9 inches. Where's my little hammer thing? Hammer time. And I like to use this piece of flooring that I made with this because it works better than the tool I bought for it. The tool I bought for it breaks flooring because it's made universally. Where if I design one that's part of its locking system, then I'm actually tapping on it the right way. So we're going to just go down the line, guys, and I don't remember what I said about a drink, but I think I deserve a drink. What do you guys think? I deserve a drink? I'll be right back, okay? You guys stay right here. Feel free to finish the flooring when I go get something to drink. You guys didn't get anything done. You guys didn't do anything. Hello, flooring day. I thought you were gonna do some when I went to go get a drink. Nobody did a damn thing. I hate taking my knee pads off, guys, but I have to take them off for a little while. Because kills, they kill the back of my knees. They save the front and annihilate the back. So I have to pay attention, as I was saying before, guys, because every now and then there's those light pieces of flooring. Why? Who knows? Who bloody knows? All right. And when will we find the next light one? Nobody knows. I think I see a lot of stuff. Hold on. Should have brought my nail gun. That floor moves a lot. We're going to shoot a screw in there. Already swept twice this morning. Alright, that's not going to be used. This very much will be able to be used. Next. Well, yep, that little break's over. And I say we don't stop till we get past the vents. It's far-fetched, but I like to give myself unrealistic goals so that I work my hardest. Trying to, aha! There's one of those darn light pieces right there. So, we know where it's at. We're not using it yet. First, we gotta cut our 14 3/4. Fourteen 3/4. Measure twice, cut once. though. Correct. Should be full length. Remember, we're right. That's in there good. Let's take a dark piece. So important. A little bitty pebble of sand, guys, makes it frickin' the floor not want to lay right, not snap together right. Stuff like that. So, we're gonna go 38.5. Always remember to measure from the opposite end so you don't cut off your piece to click your tiles together. Number one mistake you'll make. And I think we said 38.5, but I'm gonna pre-measure. Yes, 38.5. So double check our measurement. It's good. Don't know what, there we did. Say don't know what we did with our knife. Be able to use that over there. Remember, I don't want it to touch the wall, the baseboard. You don't want it to touch it. It's gotta have breathing room because flooring expands and shrinks. Sometimes it just gets stuck on stuff and it needs manipulation, like that. Okay. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it just sometimes it's just a pain in the butt, guys. There she goes. Knew I could get it, guys. You just have to keep trying sometimes. Alright. That and that together. That and that together. All right, our next piece is this guy, I believe, because we go short, long, medium, right? All right, long, medium, long, short, long, medium, long, short. All right. Should be that size right there. And I don't think any of our pieces, I'll double check to make sure I didn't throw anything away that could latch, but I do not believe so. Trash, trash. That's only for starting on that side. And that is cut out of the middle. So, I don't love that, guys. Why'd you let me put those two light ones like that in the same dang place? We're gonna change it out, guys. Because we'll be able to reuse it. Look, we almost changed it out with another light one. Here we go. This is a good one. This will be a nice one. I hate that. That's the only thing I would say I don't like about this horn. You just gotta pay attention. That's all. You just gotta pay attention. This isn't gonna cost me anything. I'm gonna move this piece down. They should be the same thing, repetitive after this. And you usually know right away when you get it locked, guys. That'll be next over there. We'll put this guy right here. Should be able to start knowing what that piece is down there and not have to go through all of this. Those would snap together perfect right off the bat, baby. All right. I think I want to use this right here, guys. So we're just going to cut that off. It's all the way over 23 3/4. 23 3/4. 23 Hate to do, I can't do it. I can't cut that off. I can't waste all that. Is there any more light ones? Is there only like one box? Nope, there's another one right there. right, 23 and 3/4, correct, guys? Was that right? That's right, 23 and 3/4. We almost got it backwards. 23 and 3/4. 23. That should be able to be used down there. Where there's my lacquer piece, guys. I hold it up a little bit when I do it to get at that angle, and it snaps right in, guys. Snaps right in. All right. Let's put a dark one right here. And then I think I better stand up and look at this before we do anything else. Is this close enough to this? It's not. But it's able to be made into that. So that's a plus. Now we can use this one. All right, hold up. Okay, so because it doesn't fit, we're going to take that ridge off. It's always a little switch for me, guys, because I learned to do flooring, commercial flooring, not this stuff. So, it's a tiny bit different. That stuff's easier to manipulate and cut. This stuff is more brittle, fragile, one might say. Commercial stuff I heat up with a torch and cut circles out of that shit. I would not. I could probably use this with a torch, but I wouldn't be able to cut a circle out of this. We'd have to drill a hole and cut a circle out of this. All right, there she went. Relaxed right down. Next is, wish I could remember the numbers, that'd be grand, right? 29 and a half. 29 and a half. 29 and a half. What is this? Let's look what this looks like. And if it makes you still have to have a third piece. That it does. But let's stand up and look. JS! Oh man, I missed all kinds of stuff. Sorry, guys. Oh, Mandy, that's what's up. Thank you, JS. adult kids. Yeah. I don't love the repetitiveness at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We're just gonna screw the game up. That one's cut off, it's gotta stay down here. But I can cut whatever I want off of it. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. No more repetitive. You know what I mean? So, that's still got a whole thing in there like that. I'm gonna toss that guy there like that. Get in there. That's why it's not matching up, guys. Can't use that one, ding dong. That's why it wasn't. Why did not one of you say anything? Not one of you said a damn thing. Thanks a lot, guys. Boy, I must look so confused on there right now, but I'm trying to rearrange and change the stair step. All right, we're going 28 and 7/8. 28 and 7/8, y'all. We're body's getting older. Looks like our wall's gonna start curving on us a little. So, best way to do this is the not safe way. Just gotta get rid of a little bit, guys. Now all that crap's gonna be on the floor. All the crap built up on the baseboard. I have plenty of room for the tile. All right. Let's tap these other ones because, ow, that was my finger. I'm actually gonna take like an inch off of this one. The room's too little. What's happening, guys, is it looks super repetitive, even though I picked the H form. So, we're mixing it up. How crazy will it be if these just go together perfect? No, not quite. I don't ever get that lucky, guys. All right. That's okay. We'll start our next row with that one and see how it comes out. We're gonna just go more with craziness than anything. All right. 39 and 5/8 strong. 39 and 5/8 strong. 39 and 5/8 strong. And I'm going to double measure because that just doesn't look the same. That's right. All right. Where'd my tippity tappity go? Right. Let's see what I think now, guys. Yeah, you guys don't see what I see, but then my thing started seeming right on and the room's too little, so I decided to stop. And I think I'll put this one right here. No, we're gonna take a little off of it. That'll make it look better. Blade must be getting dull, guys. No, I'm not that damn weak. I bent the damn piece of flooring, guys. It's the first time for that. So, now we're gonna have to make a big mess. I think what I'm actually gonna do, guys, is I'm actually it's gotta be like that. It has to be. No choice. So what we can do is cut a wee bit more off, guys. We're just gonna cut a wee bit more off. I didn't have as much fun cutting the first one off, guys. So I decided to do it again. What in the hell is happening? God. So probably gotta go out to the car and get my little buzzy tool. Need to open another flooring. The knife will help for that. You're not supposed to, but I gotta pin that right there because actually, don't need to pin that. We're gonna do this, guys. We are gonna do this to hold myself in place and make me accountable for keeping my floor square. All right, now relax, so something's wrong somewhere. That's relaxed. My darn knee pad's falling off, so it's kind of pointless. I think it relaxed. Worry about cutting that hole later. Later. So, I don't think I've had a full one in a while. So I think that's what we're gonna put down. It's getting hard because the room is, the floor's bent, guys, if you didn't notice. Before I go any further, I am going to get this shop vac out of the way. Pick up the pieces that I know are trash. So far, guys, this is what we've wasted. Just stop and periodically sweep throughout. Switch you guys back. Hope you have a good lunch, bud. All right. So, we're going to cut enough off that we can use on the other end as a significant size piece, so that our pieces do not keep looking the same. And to avoid waste. So we'll go like that. We'll go like this. Let's get my bacon. Then we check our pieces. We're going to do that. And we need some more flooring. Why did I feel like my foot caught on something? Tripping. All right, we need a new blade. All right, guys. So, what do we got right here? How about that? Nope. Like everything else, that one's made for down there. All right. We will just what do we want this to be, folks? We're gonna go 3 1/4 strong. 3 1/4 strong. Did I measure good? That is the question. Alright. I've got to take these knee pads off. Perfect, guys. We'll take this one. Lock it right here. Give it some time. leave that long of the vent for the reason of needing to be able to have something to put the other pressure on. Plus, we need to know where those vents are when I bring the other tool in and cut stuff up. I think I want to put a whole piece right here. I want to have the structure of the whole piece on that side of the vent. Something under there. I think it's just the metal around the vent, to be honest. I'm going to use this used piece. See where it lands. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that because there ain't been one like that in a long time. That's what matters. Wish I had something different to kneel on, guys. We're just gonna kneel on them. How about that? They're killing the backs of my knees, is the problem. All right, let's go 41 3/4. 41 3/4. I hope you guys can see. Right there. Back a touch. It's not going to be a good cut. I did it again. It's got a bit of a curve on the end of it, but at least I see that it's there this time. That sucks, guys. Broke the corner off of it, but we're gonna see if I can get it in. Anyway. Sure did. God, it's a good one anyway. Feels weird to me, guys. That's how I will know when stuff's not snapped together right. Just all of a sudden she lays flat. All right. I actually want to do this one. Flooring's an art project too. And then you gotta be like, are any of these light color? No. Relax, Flo. Relax. Go ahead. See what that looks like. No, I don't like it. I'll cut it somewhere around right there. Use the other end. We need a hammer and some more flooring. There's a nail coming up out of the floor, guys. This could go down here too. Look at there. Keep finding more and more pieces. That's just awesome. I need to bring another pack in here for the floral side a little bit. We want it to be very shy of 29. Get in there, guys. They're stupid. They're 7 and an 8 instead of 7. Your square is 7 inches. The 8th makes math a pain in the butt. It makes cutting each one a pain in the butt. Stupid. So they're 48 inches long and 7 and 8 inches wide. And I started the pattern like the book suggested, and I hated it, so I fell out of it. I fell right out of the pattern into more of a random, which it also said you could do. And it's working out a lot better. There'll be a lot less waste. My knees are already pretty unhappy. And it's not the fronts of my knees, it's the backs of my knees because of these stupid ass knee pads. Alright, guys. Let's see what we can do here. That's gonna be a bit of a waste to cut that like that. Decision made. I'm just gonna cut a new one. I'm not gonna cut that one. Too much of a waste. We are going to make this piece. We're going to go 9.5 very strong. We almost left up. 9.5, very strong. Perfecto. All right, on to the next one. I told you how much, you just didn't listen to me. Maybe you'll be scooted back a little further and be able to see me? Maybe. Just finding people working next door. Piece gonna fit, guys? Of course not. Of course not. Too short. Well, I don't know about that. It might not be. It's a wall on the other end. I didn't break that. It's nice. That piece just fits. Split the difference between the two. Now we're just going to go from this end this time and use this piece up. Apparently I'm a dork and this piece goes over here. So like I was saying, we're just going to use this piece up. I don't have anything that's landing at that size, I don't think, anywhere. No freaking way. No freaking way, guys. Look at that. Why Why is it not going in though? Here's the whacker. Sometimes it's just stupid, guys, and it just doesn't go. Started worrying me. Thought it was twisting on me. It's not. It's good. It's good. And it looks good. I like it. Alright, let's do a couple more pieces and then I gotta take a break. My knees hurt. We'll vacuum those vents out when we're all done. They are awful. So don't think I'm making them any worse than they already are, guys. Alright. We want this guy to be 32 3/4. Strong. Because I'm going to have to carve it to fit it because it bends. Two and 3/4 stroke. And we'll send that down to the other end because we'll probably use it right there. Now I don't know if this is going to fit or if it's going to. I knew I was going to have to do this because the wall's curling. So you cut it for the long side and then trim the other side down to make it shorter. And you make a big mess. This is why I need carry here, guys. Just taking a little off. Definitely gonna have to sweep again, guys. we need our tapper. Put in a full one next, I think. When's the last time I had a full one? I haven't, so that's what we're gonna do. Like that. Then we need another piece for over here. Boys and girls. Here's where shit starts to get tricky. We're gonna bump it up to right there. So I think we're gonna cut the bottom of each one of those door jambs off. All right, guys. I'm gonna go grab something. well, guys, the tool I brought, forgot to bring my freaking Allen wrenches for. Supposed to have an Allen wrench. I borrowed this from Duckman, and then he said I could keep it. He acts like he gave me something good. This thing's a hunk of junk. Doesn't even have the teeth in it to hold it. So we're just gonna grab my pliers and crank it down, I guess. Found him. So, just gonna cheat. Crank this down on here like so. Right. Hopefully, guys, that's gonna make it work. Now we need a trash piece of flooring. Biggest one we have. We aren't gonna be able to cut these old frames out, but where they've put new framing in, I cut it out so that my flooring can slide underneath it so that it looks clean and fancy. Hey now! Did I jump, guys? I bet I did. Exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I gotta go through that box of junk. Give me a minute, guys. Well, there isn't anything else in there, so we just won't have to try to crank it down any tighter. How about that? And also, hope it doesn't come on while we're doing it. There ain't nothing left on there. It's supposed to be like some teeth on there to catch the damn thing. So we're just gonna crank it as tight as we can and hope for the best, guys. See? Cranking it downward. Look, I'm not as dumb as some of those people think I am. We got staples over here, guys. I know I had that hammer. There's this glue right here, guys. Can't be having that in our way. You may think it's silly, but that teeny tiny piece will be giant problem. That was like a high point. Wish I knew where the studs were right here, because I'd like to put a screw in there. Shall we guess? Say we just guess and slap a screw in there. What do you think? I want to get rid of the movement. That's what we wanted, folks. All right, a lot less movement. Yes, it did. So, need to turn this piece around. We're working on this guy right here, guys. That can stay with that. We'll figure it all out in the long run. We're gonna go 39. 39, friends. I hope I'm not regretting my decision. I think I'm making the right decision. It would help if I kept my knife against the Bible one. Good thing these are laying here. I accidentally scored more than one line, guys. So all you do, take you some pliers and voila. I'm gonna have to cut all that off anyway, I know I am. Bit unfixed here. So, we need our pencil, and this will be our first fun cut. Get my other pieces out of the way. Well. It went in, guys, which means this is now not going to fit because it's going to be too long. So we're going to cut the tab off. Remember I said that doesn't need to be on there since it's going under the wall. Sorry you can't see me, guys. I'll get the camera moved in 1 second. Right, guys. You wanna see that? Cut the bottom of the jam off so the floor goes right under it. And it'll butt up against that. So, we'll lay the closet separately. It's my best idea for me to stay out of your guys' way, but I don't know. I'm trying. I am trying. So, 2 more pieces here. Get rid of this. I think that's what I'm gonna want to do, guys. Do that piece first. I do believe, and I don't know that I want it to be a whole one. Yeah, I don't want it to be a whole one. I want it to be about half. Maybe a little less. Alright, what is this? I don't want it to be this. That's 33. Alright. That's great. Used to have the greatest knee pads ever, guys. Till some jackasses stole my truck. I had some knee pads called Pro Knees. And they went from my knee all the way to my shin. My back never hurt, my knees never hurt. They probably don't even know what they stole. Probably threw it away. Plus they're custom fit. Come out. I wonder what I could scrape it up with. This morning I had that 5-in-1 out. There it is. How about that? While digging for the 5-in-1, I found an Allen wrench that fits that tool. Oh, that felt good, guys. Took the 5-in-1 to the knee. Yeah, good. All these were great ideas. Understand why there's silicone here, guys. Two thick ass beads of silicone. Like, for what? This is where a threshold goes. Nope. Put them down. Put them down with nails. So that'll be quarter round, that'll get quarter round, so we need to cut this other one over here. Right. Most likely it's probably loosening on us. You guys got kicked or something. Oh, I see what happened. All right. Get that out of our way. That cord out of the way. Believe that's all my cuts for this one. We are down to the last few pieces. We are there. But I'm here. I made it. Like even the closets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's okay. They'll just all be separate. And there's plenty of space down there for threshold. Under the door, I'll even have to trim it. Smells good because I cut the bottom of the door jamb. I love the smell. I'm there though. I'm there, buddy.
Oh,
Been a long day for you?
no, it's just been, I came up with a bad business
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful. Once you're busy, you're done for the day.
I get busy every day. Got bad. Later this afternoon. And then tomorrow, we gotta go back, tomorrow afternoon, we're going back to see your primary care, and he's gonna tell us the results of the lab test.
So curious with their dad and doctor today.
Got a call to reconfirm at Center Point Hospital with the heart doctors. It's confirmed they're gonna do the outpatient implant for my monitor.
For a monitor, like a pacemaker, or
No monitor.
just a monitor to heart rate? Yeah, it's not. Be good for you. They put a.
Well, in June, in May and June, I'll go with one of those other monitors where you.
Where you stick it on, you gotta carry the heavy thing around with you?
It was on a cell phone. I carried it around about a month and a half.
I think Carrie's mom did that before. And then they tell you you need something, they need better tests for you.
So I thought they weren't gonna do it, but is it the week after next, we're scheduled for.
Well, do you have a pacemaker already or anything?
He told me he didn't need one.
Then let them test your heart and let them see this good. I mean, you're up and gone every day, but is that why they think you're dizzy, maybe?
I don't know. This, so we gotta do a tilt table test. That at least some of the hospital, the HCA, because they don't have one that's working out at Center Point.
Yeah.
Don't know what the doctor has ordered for it, so we just gotta see. Other than a nurse called for scheduling, she's from their department, so be sure you have a driver.
Well, yeah, because if they get you all tipsy-turny-topsy and you're all.
And we don't know the parameters of the test. We don't know whether the doctor is going to have something put in the IV to see if they can duplicate what happened to me at that surgery center with my heart rate.
Right.
Because the nurse said, well, you don't have to worry because we'll have you at the hospital if there's a problem with the procedure, you're right here at the hospital. So I don't know if they're trying to do something, they're going to try to shoot me up with some medicine down the line to see whether they can duplicate what happened to me in May.
Maybe some adrenaline or.
I'm sick of it.
I bet. Going to the doctor ain't no fun, dude.
And this dizziness started in June.
Yeah, I bet you're really sick of that.
And I told my wife, I said, what about my eyes are getting worse? And she says, I don't think anybody wants to touch you even with that letter at this point.
Right? Well, hey, what do they say? He doesn't ever give us any more than we can handle. Everything that happens, happens for a reason. If they're supposed to fix you, they'll fix you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
He's like, that's not what I want to hear. I don't think they can give you too much, though, from what I see already. You're a tough fellow. I mean, you're still working and you're how old?
69 a little bit.
Exactly. I don't want to be. You do what I do, and I don't want to be doing this when I'm 69. Hell, I want to win the lottery. I don't even want to be doing this when I'm 49, but who are we kidding?
I don't know, I can't get any hernia taken care of or cataracts.
Because nobody wants to do anything for you?
Even though I got release letters from the heart doctor, they still don't want them.
That's crazy. See, they do that for mom. They'll say, well, let's do this other stuff, and then they don't want to, and then, you know what I mean?
They haven't questioned me, but I think they get records that show that I'm still complaining of dizziness. And they don't want to be responsible and have me in their place.
Sucks when you only cut a tiny bit off of them. Alright, we need some pliers. I try not to, I think I've done pretty good. That's my tiny little pile of waste for that whole room. It's not good in here when I got it in the morning. I wasn't worried about it. I'm just now actually kind of sweating. You know this place once it's cool up in here. hear them damn vacuums going all day.
Yeah, it's both contractors that I'm semi-familiar with. One that did his house, his own personal house, this has been years ago. And I get told out there on a plumbing issue while they were working, and then I didn't see which one, but I think the ones that worked down in the office before, it's another company. His father was a football player. And they did work on that building on South, refinishing, upper and lower levels. Did our floors over here. There's one empty part and I took up the floor and carpet. I assume that's who he got. He said they were cheaper.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've always liked it. I like to work better than the first guys, so I just, of course, all that could be the people they send too on the crew. You never know.
Yeah, like look, what kind of plumber even has a plumber's van,
Because the same.
but can't fix a basket in the kitchen sink?
We had the department done, refinished. Ralph told me to go ahead and get it done and call that other guy on Overland Park. I came and got the information, walked up to the house and told Ralph, and he didn't blink an eye, and he just go ahead and tell him, call him back. He said to do.
Only thing I hate about these boxes, I've never used this flooring that they got us. This specific color has like 1 or 2 of that light one in each case. Why?
I guess they want to try to make it look different.
It fucking looks stupid. I got going and I had to tear up what I started because I was like, oh look, I put them all right next to each other. I don't even want to know what that was. Oh, it's just a door? Oh, no, that's a ghost. Never mind. I swear this place is haunted. You know best, you've been here longer than me. Probably plenty of folks who died in here, I'm guessing.
Well, Ralph gave me the Sunday history, when they bought this building. I forgot how he said the layout was in the apartment, was a little bit different, so I converted.
Yeah.
Back in the sixties, he said he sitting on the couch and a few hours over, and the tenants were downstairs. I think it was like in June. Came jogging over and said, oh, it was in the front apartment down here in the front room. Went to sleep on the couch after work with a cigarette and I started the fire. Building's on fire inside.
That's nuts.
Ralph said that he called the fire department and he said it's somewhat comical. He says running down the street on the sidewalk, it's the only time in my life I saw smoke coming out of the chimney. But what they ended up doing was his son's help, and he had a guy that was working, another guy who at that time was working for him, and he got some other help.
You said it was one of the upstairs ones?
Downstairs.
The downstairs one.
And they gutted it out, did some changes. That's when it was rewired. And then Ralph said that at the time he was, I said, how come you didn't go for a new building when you were that far? And he said, I did think, Carol and I talked about it, but he said, we run the numbers from the insurance company, and we recently built that addition in the office, that new part that wasn't connected, and rehab, tore up and rehab part of that old house into another office. He said, I had payments on my house and on rental properties and business loan on that office construction, and he said, I thought I was going to overextend myself. And he says, I did look into it with the insurance company, and I had 2 bids about getting these 2 buildings demolished and putting up 1 building.
These 2?
Yeah.
That one seems like it's in so much better shape though than
And
this
he
one.
said, because of the lot size at that time. He said, he told me how much he was gonna get from insurance, from the fire and the bids to Just quick estimates, not getting into complete buildings, but he says, I look at back on it now, all these years ago, years have gone by, he says, I could have done it financially. And he said, you know, I wish I would have had these buildings taken down and put up a newer building. Whatever the city allowed. Duplex or threeplex, but he said, I should have done it. He said, financially, I would have been okay, but like everybody else, you got kids and you got mortgages and you're afraid.
Spend the money somewhere else.
You had to go into debt for something, and he says, I wish I'd have done it because of the newer buildings in them.
Where did I put the pencil?
But one cigarette caused all that damage.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Like, I don't even get smoking in the house. Just don't smoke inside, man.
One cigarette caused a lot of
I bet it did.
But I think that he was having to deal with it when it was younger man, not an older man.
Nobody wants to deal with it. An older man. This is gonna be fun. Better run before I put you to work. Ha ha. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. You know me, I'm nice. It's a friendly old man that works on the churches around here. And every day he comes and sees me now. I borrowed his ladder. I'm gonna learn my lessons one of these days. Went outside and used a mini skill saw for this, guys, because there was no way in hell I was gonna be able to cut this piece. Beautiful. Man, I tell you what, you guys, I am good at that. That one was good. Do we have any of these side pieces? We don't. We don't have any. we're gonna get to where we leave because it's gonna suck. That's what's gonna end up happening. Man, bad math is gonna make me so angry when it comes time to put these last pieces in. Oh, I can already see how mad I'm gonna be, guys. All right, 30 minutes. Damn. This one's, I'm gonna have to rip teeny tiny piece that will mostly be hidden by quarter round. Well, ain't shit I can do about it now. Besides be mad. Get over it. Y'all about to be seeing why that puller piece that I was telling you about works so well. Well, guys, I'm probably gonna start cussing, and I'm gonna be doing most of my cutting outside. I mean, you can try to stick around, but I do believe in a couple more pieces I'm gonna be a very not too pleasant person. So, you can stick around for this one. Think I want, to make it about this long. Maybe I should try to see where it's gonna land first. Oh boy. This is gonna be some real shit ass shit right here. This is gonna suck so bad. Oh, I'm so mad at myself, guys. I don't even want to be on camera at this point. I'm so mad at myself. I think I'm going to be putting quarter round right here. This is what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen. Because I am mad at me. And I did the math. Math did not math. Woo! So, my pencil. Let's see where our knife is. Alright, we're gonna see if I can bust this off with some pliers instead of going all the way out to the car. Gonna work. try. Before I even try. Well, we didn't judge that very good. Why did I put those pliers up, guys? What made me think I was going to get that on the first try? Like, did I really think I was going to get it on the first try? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. If you score small amounts, you can take the lineman pliers, or some vice grips, or regular pliers if that's all you got. Fingers crossed. Took enough off. Quarter round's going right there. Looks good to me. I'd actually like it to be a tiny bit less. I don't know if I can break that metal off. I did. Alright. Third time's the charm, guys. Or is this the fourth time? Perfect. Under both, threshold to go from here to here, quarter round to go from here to here. And I don't even want to talk about how hard this piece is going to be to put in right here. And it's going to have to be 2 pieces because there's no way in hell I can get 1 piece cut and in there. Oh God, guys. I'm so mad at myself right now. It's not undoable, but I absolutely don't want to cut an eighth of an inch. Nah, it's probably more than that. It's probably I don't know. I'll tell you what it is right now, here in just a freaking second. We're about to see. It's just enough to piss me off. That's how much it is. Can you guys see this strip back here? It's about an inch. Yeah. And right here is going to be really fun. That one's going to be my favorite. This can go right here. That can go right there for one of our 15 tries. Because you bet your ass it's going to take a lot of tries. So we're gonna measure from here to here. It is 15 7/8 shy. Guys, I'm so freaking mad. All right, guys. Courtney's flooring is always precise. That'll take a piece of quarter round. That'll get a threshold. And then that's perfect under there, and that'll say quarter round down there. Quarter round all the way around. And then Courtney's mad at herself, guys. I gotta cut an inch strip. And then it's gotta reduce down and go around that freaking thing. I think I'm gonna cut the bottom of that out. Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna try to. But it's not gonna help me any. I'm just gonna have to carve that out and then make that piece. Guys, I'm so mad at myself. I did good math. That wall is twisted. Oh, I'm so mad. Other than that, I'm spectacular. I got my space all the way around like you're supposed to. Quarter round will go in. Gotta cut my vent out. Gotta cut my vent out. Other than that, she's pretty good looking. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more and get everything cleaned up for the day. Glad you guys came along. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Big dreams. What am I saying? Have big dreams. Dream big. What? My brain isn't working, guys. Until next time, I'd like for y'all to dream big and reach for the stars, bro.